Hi everyone, welcome to Life in the Making. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I turned this small room into a functional closet and office room. So please come with me on a vlog style video to tour the room, look around, and discuss the function. Okay, we're gonna start from behind the door. This room is 10 by 10. Let me just give you a look around first. Here's my desk and filming area. Lights and filming equipment. And back to the door. So this is basically the entire room. There's almost really nothing in there. We have an empty wall here. And then we have this corner here that I sit and read at, one of my plants, a photo on the wall that we acquired from a painter several years ago, chair, and then the desk. And right here is basically the closet, which basically serves as our office center, except for some of my husband's clothes that are really still lingering here because I have no room to put them. And here we have everything we need, like for an office. I try to be as detailed as I can so the place stays organized. When kids don't find what they want, they go and mess up everything to find it. So I try to basically label as much as I can. And this is going to be transformed soon into my dressing room / closet. And I'm going to start with this closet. I put sensor lights as soon as you open the closet. It turns the lights on. So several years ago when we decided to remodel the closet, I brought someone in to get a quote on the built-in closets, and it was way too expensive. And I decided, even if I want to do something with the closet, this is the exact setup that I would want. And I chose for this to have our old chest of drawers, and I brought it into this room, just covered the front of it with some wallpaper, and it just instantly changed the look of this chest of drawers. It's got 6 drawers, 2 small on top and 4 on the bottom. Everything has been labeled: papers, wrapping paper, pens. So yeah. And this is where I put our wrapping paper. This has got pens and pencils and school supplies for the kids. All of these are like different coloring pencils, coloring pens, crayons. These bottom 2 have our family albums. I mean, I can open this one, I guess. Yeah, they have all our family albums in here. I mean, you heard it, it's making squeaking sounds, but I don't think that's a big deal since the chest of drawers is real wood. It's very heavy and it's just serving the purpose here very well. I can really get rid of these squeaking sound if I wanted to, just by applying some grease to those rolling tracks, and it will be good. On top, I have a few baskets, which I love. I'll link them down below if I can. I think I bought these from Walmart. Unfortunately, it's been a long time ago. This first one has gift wrapping supplies. The second one has my sewing machine. It's actually covered in there. The third one has sewing supplies in there. Everything is right in there. So yeah, this has been very functional for me. I know what's in there. I know everything's in the right spots, and I know my kids, when they want to look for any kind of supplies, they come to this cabinet. Right next to the closet is this little venue. I have wallpaper on this wall, and I created this little venue. I just needed a place to hang my hats, so I hung a couple of them here, and some books and jewelry and plants, and this side table that came from West Elm. I love it. I've had it for so many years. I put it in so many different places in the house. That's the beauty about getting functional pieces that work with the entire aesthetic of your home. You can really move them and put them in different places in your house. Whenever you're tired of them in one spot, you can move them to a different spot. Next to that, I have this IKEA PAX closet, which the entire room actually consists of the IKEA packed closet. I assembled all these packed system in this room. We won't be able to fit them in if we had assembled them outside the room, so we assembled everything in this room. And a couple years ago, when we changed the flooring in here, we took everything apart. So this worked out very, very well. We were able to disassemble this entire room and then put it back together after the flooring was changed. What I love about the IKEA pack system, and this video is absolutely not sponsored, I love the versatility. Anytime I can go to IKEA and change the way this looks to something totally different by buying those individual pieces that I need. So if I wanted drawers, I can just go buy drawers and put them here. If I wanted more shelves, I can just go buy shelves. And what I did, I have this, my husband put this here for me. It's not from IKEA, it's from somewhere else, but I love it because I hang my outfit of the day on this one. Also, I took the time and I bought tags from Amazon, and I just plugged all these holes. I think just by plugging these holes, it makes it look much more elevated. See, like when you're looking around, you can't see the holes, you just see the one white closet. Just a few months ago, I also bought all these storage bins from IKEA. I wanted them white because I put several around the entire closet just to make the whole room look more unified. Same color and same style on the top shelf, and I have the stuff that I store in there. It's the stuff that's out of season, stuff that I don't need on a regular basis, and so they go in those bins. Yeah, otherwise I have pants and blazers and some jackets in here, and I also have some of my winter jackets on this side, shoes and purses, and on the bottom I have a taller shelf for my boots. One more very functional method that I use in this room, which is flipping the hangers. Now, when we start in the beginning of the year, the hangers are this way, the right way, and then I just turn them the other side when I wear the item, and that tells me at the end of the year when stuff is not worn. I just go through them, look at the reasons why I didn't wear them. Maybe I don't like them anymore. Maybe they don't fit very well anymore. And that's how I declutter this room. Also, if you look around, you're gonna see that all my hangers look the same, and I don't use the wooden hangers, I use these velvet hangers. I don't want to beat around the bush about this one, but you know already these velvet hangers are space savers. They are also very good when your clothes don't fall off of them, and that's why I love them in here. Also, just the room just looks so much better with all unified hangers. Moving on to this center console, which is these are two separate cabinets that I bought from IKEA about 6 months ago, and I changed the knobs. I'll put the name of what the product is called on the screen for you to see what it is, but this is one of the popular pieces at IKEA. I liked this one because it had flat surfaces like I have on the other cabinets here, all flat surfaces, and I went on Amazon and I found these knobs to match the original knobs that I had on the original cabinets. So yeah, all matching knobs. It makes it so much more elevated. I'll put a picture of what this looked before changing the knobs. These knobs make such a big difference. This mirror I also bought on Amazon. I love it. I do my makeup here. Little venue here, a couple books and lamp, and then my jewelry boxes. Here I have all my makeup, and I did not buy anything to put this together. These were my old jewelry boxes that I had bought a very long time ago from Bed Bath & Beyond, and when I just stopped using them for jewelry, I decided to put them inside this cabinet. It just makes it look so much more organized. It makes me more comfortable when things are organized. I know where stuff is. I get ready much faster. I have some filming equipment in the next one. The other two, I wanted to keep all the stuff that I get. Like, I have to accumulate products for one video, and I didn't want them scattered around the room, so they go in the bigger bottom drawers until like each video. For example, I'm trying to do a laundry room makeover, and these are the things that I'm storing in here for the laundry room makeover. The bottom drawer is empty right now. I just filmed an Amazon products video and I emptied that drawer and they went where they belong. Yeah, same thing. I just try to keep things tidy and organized. This is just an overflow of supplies that I have, and yeah, receipts and some stuff. So yeah, that's basically the theme. Here I bought this cute box. I think it came from Home Goods very long time ago, and now I just use it for my hair ties and stuff like that. My jewelry box, I've shown you this in the past, and I just love this jewelry box. I mean, it always changes based on what I wear and what I replenish here. Let's go to this again, the rest of the pack system that I have. The most recent addition to this room are these two doors. These two doors I used for the hanging stuff. Over time, I found myself not liking the open look of this. I have a good amount of clothes considering what I do. It's just not as much as other people have, but you know, it's still a lot. And when they are open and exposed, it just looks so sloppy and it looks so disorganized. And so I wanted to put these doors on just to keep these contained. Also, I just like the look of this much better than the whole open thing. And I also use these are the only mirrors that I have in this room, and I've waited for so long to have a good mirror for this room, and I decided to do this using the mirrored doors because this is the only place that I can have a mirror. The room is so small, and what better than having top to bottom mirror? It makes the room look so much bigger. It gives me enough space and place to check my outfits, and it also keeps those clothes behind closed doors. So yeah, I love what I did here. And here you see all the purses, and I just didn't want the top drawer here. It has some accessories, and although any pair of shoes that comes into this room gets already sanitized and cleaned, but I just did not want to put my clothes directly underneath shoes, and so I created this drawer here. I bought the liner. These liners work so well, and it just contains all my stuff, and I like the look. I like the way it keeps everything clean and nice and organized. And then if we move, well, you've seen these drawers before. You've seen how I organize my clothes. I mean, I have one side for the gym clothes and one side for the house clothes. I have some more clothes in the bottom. Like here I have the short sleeve stuff. On top was a long sleeve, and at the bottom are the short sleeves. Since the season is changing, I just flip them. Also, when I flip them, I move the stuff from the top drawer to the bottom drawer. It just gives me an opportunity to clean and reorganize everything. On this side, you'll see some more IKEA bins and rest of my purses and shoes. Yeah, so again, I did not want my shoes to be right on top of my clothes, so this is what I did. I put the shoes on the second shelf, and I just put purses right above my clothes. Same concept, you know, everything is just folded and organized the KonMari way and by color. I can just show you this one drawer here. This has all my cardigans, sweaters, and my winter scarves. So, and the last area of this room is my desk. This desk also came from Amazon several years ago, and it just has really my office supplies. Sometimes you're gonna see some of my drawers are not 100% full. I honestly like them that way. There is no reason to fill any drawer if I don't have stuff that I am going to use to put in there. I mean, I won't just fill the drawers just because I have an empty drawer. It has to have a purpose. It needs to have a reason to be there. And that's basically how I roll with everything. I rarely buy stuff just because I have empty drawers, and I have a lot of room to expand in this room. I can put a lot more shelves over the time if I accumulate, if I get more purses or shoes. For example, there is a pair of shoes that's missing from here. It's because that's what I'm wearing today, and with the bag that was there. And so those two are gonna go together. That's what I'm wearing when I go out today. Yeah, the rug I love. I wanted to create a theme, gold and gray and black in this room, and I think I accomplished it. I found the same pattern and colors from IKEA. These curtains came from IKEA, and they just work so well with this rug and the entire theme of the room. The only thing I don't like in my room is this fan, but I cannot get rid of it because I really use it a lot this time of the year. It's not hot to have the air conditioner on, and so I really need just a fan. So that's why, unfortunately, this has to stay. Maybe at some point in time I'm gonna change this fan into one of those chandelier fans. For now, it's not a priority. This is gonna stay until some point that I decide I'm just too sick of it to change it. And that's a wrap, and this is everything for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss future videos. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.